Good morning, everyone. I'm OJ. So, probably why everybody here? Probably you are here because you have some issue, yeah? Agree with me. So, probably you have maybe some knee pain, back pain, shoulder pain, cramps, plantar fasciitis, a flat feet, or maybe high arches. So, we need to face that problem, yeah? Everybody doing something maybe correctly or wrong when we try to fix the problem. How many times we try to fix, I will say, some back pain. For example, can you give me some example why people invest so much money and still the problem is there? How many times you try to do something? Can you give me an example what you try to do to fix that problem? Okay, you're doing medication, for example. Medication, yeah, for back, for example, can cost around maybe $100 per month. And you're getting used to it all the time. I love to say, for example, people who are using statin, they can getting, for example, some joint problems. And then you took more, for example, medication. You need to come also to my other seminars to explain more about why we need to take some vitamin supplements, some detox plan to remove all these kind of problems and rid of some medication. But well, for example, now because we need to speak about, for example, your pains. So you must wonder what you also do. Physical therapy. Okay, around again maybe $100 pounds. It can be really expensive from the country. What's the problem? The pain's still there. Okay. Now, for example, you have a massage. For example, on the ship, how much? Like 100, 150? Okay, I'll put 100. 50 minutes massage. Why you still have the pain? I'll explain simple example with this bottle. Why you still have the pain and cramps in your back, in your muscles, after your massage, couple of days maybe. So imagine that this bottle, it's full of water, of course, and a little bit they have sand on the ground. So what happens if I shake this bottle? What happens with the sand? They all will float. Never, I will say, go all around the place. If I put the bottle on the side, after 1-2 minutes, what happens? The sand will go down. The same thing happens with your lactic acid that's built in your side of your muscles, and you still have a pain. That's where you need better solution to fix all this kind of problem, to not getting, like I say, shoulder pain, back pain, knee pain, joint problems, and other. Because when you have a knee pain or other problems, you can getting more damaging on your, for example, not cartilage, cartilage or your meniscus. So that's why you need to be careful. Also, what you're doing, you put maybe some orthotic, for example, some inserts in your shoes. Can be okay, $50 or something. But why people they use it? Because they feel comfortable, but they don't fix any problem. You use them, for example, a couple of months, and you need to replace. So that's one of the issue when it's about some insert or something in the shoes. The worst case, and people pay $1,000, maybe $10,000 for surgery. We need to avoid all this problem. I agree with you. This is the real solution. So we need to stop where the problems start. And then, like I say, I'm so agree with it. You still think, okay, what is the solution? Okay, I will ask you for a simple test. I will just leave the bottle on the side. Just simple test. Okay, can everybody march with me? And I will show you what happens with your papers. Okay, so can everybody march? Just one time, just like this. Okay, good. Do you see the most of you, they have 1 foot more on the front, one on the back. That means with your realignment, it's not good. So something is wrong, maybe with your posture, that we need to be making a balance. because all of you have a paper. Do you know what this means, the paper? The footprint I gave you. Do you know what's the black mark that I mark on your paper? This means that your, what? Pressure point, yeah, A plus for you, man. So, this is the pressure points. So depends on the pressure points, can be on front, on the back, can make injury. Of course, depends on what kind of its pressure points, that's different the problem. Can be problem with your knees, with your back, maybe you can supination, pronation. Again, depends. Okay, now, because we speak more about your posture, about your alignment, about your problems that you have, for example, in your knees or back. So, but because we have a paper now, okay, I will ask you first, I will just write down because I don't have some foot, I will say pictures. Can someone answer me, how many arch support we have on the feet? Someone? 1, 2, 10? Okay, most of people will say 1 or 2. We actually have a full 4 arch support. So we have a metatarsal arch on the front. We have a transversal, inner longitudinal, and outer longitudinal arch. So our feet need to be ideally supported 25, 25, 25 on each side to be in a balance. So here you can see the pictures of ideal feet. Everybody see, yeah? Someone you can see on the paper, you have high arches, you have a flat feet, okay? But everybody have a different, I will say, pressure, yeah? Okay, I will give some couple of demonstration and tell you what happens if it's, for example, more pressure on the front, on the side and other things. So our feet, like I say, need to be ideal. The pressure need to be in the curve properly. If not, can be all these kind of damages and the problems, okay? Okay, now, just look at my body and I will explain what happens. And of course, at the end, I will give you solution for all these kind of problems. Most of the people ask me, okay, but can we exercise or something? The problem nowadays, people, they don't have time. We need to have faster solution, agree, yeah? We need to do something. Okay, so, for example, a lot of you, they have, for example, the pressure on the front. Okay, so can you tell me what happens with my muscles? They're getting contracted more and more. Can you imagine if I walking or running? Why do runners, football players, they have always problem with their cartilage or meniscus? Yeah, because they have a more pressure on the front, on their toes. They contract all the time meniscus. That's why you can get in some cramps, and not only cramps, in the middle of your feet. Yeah. We can get some sciatica because all the problem, all the pressure on the front. A lot of people nowadays, you don't have like this kind of cartilage they remove, so they don't have shock absorption. I need to say that on the seminar, I also love to explain about the knee and why we have like the problem, for example, with cartilage, to tell them to come on the next seminar to explain them more about detox, okay? But I will, like I say, make it a little bit smaller. So you can see, we contract. Now, contract, okay. Why we have a back pain and shoulder pain? Your head is like 6-7 kilos. 15 pounds, around 15-16 pounds. So you're shifting your head, shoulder falling down. Okay, what happens in the back? Your back following your shoulders, pulling down, and your back going down. So, of course, your toes also more on the front. So, for example, what happens in that case? You're a little bit shifting. Of course, you will fall down if you're walking like that. So your body try to always transfer. Now what happens? Now we'll transfer, let's say 5000 BC. So your knees will go down, your back go down, and then walk like this. I gotta say, maybe like a monkey. That's why we're specific when we're getting older and getting problem, and then we make some crunches. Now, a lot of people can see they have a pressure on the side or inside. Most of the people have, like for example, the pressure on one side. They have always complained on the sciatica on the side or problems. Why you have some pressure on the side more, and then less inside of the left feet, for example. So a lot of people, like I said, a little bit have also like shoulder up and down. Most of the people now will take a look in the mirror and say, oh, to see whether their shoulder is up or down. Okay, so can you imagine? Okay, if you put in the pressure on the side, inside. So what happens to my knee? Going a little bit on the side. But of course we will not walk in the side because you will fall. Great. So what happens with our hips? Like I said, body always try to kind of compensate, help us as much as possible. So they will put the hips on one side, and then one shoulder up and down, head like this, and then people walking like this. You're getting more tired, you're getting more injury every single day. That's why we need to make properly solution. That's why we need support all our four arches, ideally in our feet, because solution is on our foundation. The feet is our foundation. Everything starts from the ground. Exactly, yeah. Our feet, like I said, is the foundation of the house, and that's what we need to take care of. Not using medication, investing in something that doesn't work. In problem, most of the things, like I say, works only certain period. We need something that will take all our life. Okay, so everybody's ready. Okay, so now I would like one of the volunteers, so I can show you my magic, how I'll fix that problem. Okay, so I will show you about all this kind of problems. So I need one. So like I said, this is the full 4-arch support. So they support ideally each side of your feet, front side and back. Ideal, like I said, 25-25. So they support your feet ideally. What's specific with them that you can use them more than 15 years? It's almost your whole life. So they'll help you with your knees, with your posture, with your plantar fasciitis cramps. Again, depends of your problems. What's the specific with them that you basically can put them almost everywhere you want? I use them, for example, under my cushion. So I put them under my shoes, under my cushion, like I say, and just put them down, put the shoes, and that's it. Mostly why I use them when I do embarkation, when I'm standing more than 8 hours all the time and never getting tired. And you will see in your skin how every day you're getting better and better and prevent your injury. Okay, so now we'll test this gentleman, so we will see how this will have an impact on him. Okay, so first I will test him without the arch support to see how he's balanced, if it's good or it's not. Okay, so can you put here, now like this. So I'll put a little bit pressure here and he need to resist. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Push, push, push. Can you see how he fall? So why he fall? Because he have, like I said in the beginning, he have too much pressure on the front and more less on the back. And then, like I said, all the pressure, like I say, transfer him, and that's why he fall. Because also you have a little bit high arches, so he doesn't have this kind of support in the middle. Now we'll try in the back. Can you put like this? slits, and we'll do the same test. Okay, so ready? 3, 2, 1. Push, push, push. Oh, can you see? So he fall. Okay, so now we'll support him with full 4 arch support, and we'll see how that happens immediately. So can you sir just do like this, and then other feet, and down. Okay. So now we'll do the same. We'll see what happens. Okay. So ready? Now, like I say, we'll do some magic trick. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Push, 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 push. Did you see how he feel better? He didn't move. That's how this how they will help you. Like when you walk, so you will not get tired putting so much pressure on the front. No, your pressure will be ideally supporting each side, and then you will not put the pressure, for example, on the front or too much on your back and getting more and more injury. Okay, now we'll demonstrate on the back the same thing. 3, 2, 1. Push, 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 push. Good. Can you see he didn't struggle at all and feel much more better? So, thank you, sir. Now you can можешь izađeš.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. So, you can see how much this have an impact. Like, sir, now I will test all of you. And I will put immediately inside of your shoes, slippers, sandals, running shoes, because like I said, you can use them everywhere you want. You will see how this in 1-2 days will help you with starting to help you with some of the issues. Depends again how much is your issues big or not. When we speak, for example, about knee or back, you need to wear them a little bit longer period, couple of weeks, to see the big impact. Because if you don't use them longer periods, you cannot immediately get some better. I mean, you will get in better. You will feel better. But most of the people expected the miracle. You cannot expect a miracle 1-2 days. There's even injury that you have all your life. That's why you need step by step. We need to avoid to invest 10,000. So that's why this is the best, like I said, the ideal solution for you. And it's much more cheaper than some of all these kind of things that you buy every single day. And everybody can afford. Specific, like I said, nowadays, specifically ladies, they spending, like I said, pedicure, Medicare, massage or something. And that's only a couple hours, 1 day, it's, and then you're doing again. This is like it's almost all your life. And you will see, and that's why of the seminar, I'll put you on shoes and you will see how you will feel better. And after, till the end of the cruise, you will already see the big progress. Because some people, they need a little to adapt 3-4 days. When you adapt, you will see. Some people, like after 1 day, they come to me, complain. I said, no, you need to continue to wearing them. And they come to me and they, most of the time they be shy. They say, okay, thank you because you helped me. Sorry if I was a little bit like not well in that kind of area because I didn't know that this kind of feel and improve my posture and everything. So that's why everybody, after at least 3 days, tell me your story, come to me, why this help you, where they help you. That's how I will say I learned. I know specific when I see all these kind of pressure points, why and where it's your problem. So like I said, I will put this inside the shoes, but of course before I need to say how much this cost. In US, because of the taxes and all this kind of payment, they cost more than 300 to 400. And don't worry, here doesn't cost like that. No. Here, because we don't have a charges extra payment and taxes, that's why they cost only $199. So that's mean like only $13 per year. What you can do for the $13? one snack or something like that, breakfast or something, lunch, even less in one day. So, like I say, this is only $30 per 1 year. Now, like I said, well, put on your shoes and you will see immediately progress. So just stay there. Me and my colleague will put inside. Immediately, sorry. And like I said, please come to us the 3 days. Tell us all your story. And at the beginning, just wearing them 3-4 hours. A little bit adapt. Why I say adapt? You cannot immediately wearing them, for example, 8 hours. Because it's the same effect if I told you, like I said, do 10 push-ups and you do 20 push-ups, you're getting maybe sore. Because this will activate this kind of muscles here that you never use. And now you start to use, specifically we have a high arches. So that's why these muscles need slowly adapted, getting more and more better. And you will feel better. So that's why I will give you more instruction about small things. And you cannot lose anything. You only can lose your pain and your problems. And avoid to invest 10,000. Thank you all of you. And like I said, now make the line or make colleague test all of you. Put it inside, you walk around and you'll see how better. Thank you again. Thank you, me.